And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. The Kings would love to finish off this road trip on a good note. This is a tough team planning on the postseason, sitting in the 7th spot in the West.
Well, mentally, physically, strategically, everything has fallen into place for this club. They're bound to hit a bump in the road at some point, but for right now, I mean, it looks like this winning streak may go on for a while.
Well, Steve, you're right again. I mean, it's hard to find fault with any part of their game at this time. I mean, their confidence level continues to rise and rise, and you see that with every win.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Number 93, defended by Vaughn. Parker outside. They get it again. Number 93. Oh, what a great finish as he gets bumped on his way up. He'll go to the line and try to check out another.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Last game for the Kings, they picked up the W against the Miami Heat.
And you know what was most impressive? They've wasted very few possessions in that game. They ran their offense close to perfection.
That's what we call a mute button game in front of a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get into it, had them on their hands the whole time. Tell you what, coaches love to see that kind of hustle, guys. I mean, getting after it on the offensive board, that's always a winning play.
Absolutely.
Now, coaches love to see the hustle, but the fans love to see the dunk.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Parker. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right.
Looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials, a nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
The shot's good from Vaughn.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Number 4. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Yes, Sacramento's head coach and I were able to chat. He said they have their work cut out for them, running their offense against this scout defense. He said the key is recognizing what the defense is trying to do and react. Adding, if they overplay, we've got a back cut. If they load the strong side, we have to swing it. We can't afford to play into their hands. Guys, they've managed to win the first matchup against them this season. We'll see if they can make it 2 straight.
Thanks for that report, Doris. Guys, do you think we'll see game planning early on that might end up developing through the game as far as getting through this very tough defense?
I think there's almost no question that what they're doing offensively at the beginning of the game will change several times before we're finished.
Well, that's what the defense they're facing forces you to do. You have to be ready to adjust and make some changes. It's too complex a defensive scheme to just attack it one set way.
They get a hand on it. Parker with the steal. The finish. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk clock coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
Let's take a moment now, Kevin, to see how the Spurs are doing in the NBA statisticals currently. 2nd in free throw percentage, 4th in lowest turnovers per game. And they're in the top half of the league in getting high percentage shots as well. Not too shabby.
Yeah, and I'm so impressed with a lot of aspects of their game, but particularly the free throw shooting that you talked about, Clark. This is a club that gets to the line. They're focused, obviously concentrate well. And I talked to the coach earlier. He mentioned how much they practice free throws each and every day, and it's obviously paid off. Great job taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for San Antonio.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
And they're also showing some muscle here in the first half, finding a lot of points in the paint area.
Hammond. No good on the 3. Spurs leading by 9. Number 14. He's covered by Thompson. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Now we see the league's top assist team since All-Star. They've been displaying some great teamwork. Fifth best, the Kings.
It took a little while, but this club looks like everybody's on the same page now. The assist totals just astounding.
Well, you know, it doesn't seem like they've missed many shots here.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Hammond. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Boy, the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
Here's Robbins. Out to Parker. To the middle, number 93. And it's good. Tap through contact, hits the shot, he'll go to the free throw line.
What a move. He saw a window on the other side of the rim and whipped it around for the immaculate reverse.
You're right, they've been shooting lights out here in the first quarter.
Yeah, and Kevin, they're playing with tremendous confidence right now.
Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs in their last game, a loss to New Orleans.
Yeah, they look totally disjointed, and sometimes you have a night like that. Nothing goes in the basket. It's just pure frustration.
Well, you can call it any number of things, Steve. Disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, dysfunctional. Any of those would fit.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
And it's the Kings with the ball, trailing by 10. Fires it up. Can't nail the jumper. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Parker. Robbins. He's covered by Thompson. Number 93. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. So he gets them both.
They're shooting extremely well from the free throw line now.
The Kings trail by 12. Passes it to Vaughn. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Carving out some space and eating a little glass at the offensive end while he's doing it.
You got it with a ferocious follow.
Yeah, but just another day at the office for him. That's what he does.
Now, here's Thompson. Coming off a solid outing against Miami.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Number 4. It's rebounded by Vaughn.
You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there. Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. I mean, his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result.
Ridiculous move. Tore it down that time. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
King with the block.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Launches it. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And they're making this a game here, putting together a nice run.
Making it a game. How about anybody's game? I mean, they've caught fire, and it's a toss-up right now, guys.
And they're running. Thompson passes to Hammond. And that one's good. And now just a 1-point Spurs lead.
Nice start for him. 5 of his first 7 shots he's made.
We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Take a look at the Kings. Right now, if the playoffs started, they would have the 7th seed. And, of course, San Antonio right on their heels and with their sights set on gaining ground.
You know, for the Kings, unfortunately, mediocre is a word we've often heard used to describe their overall performance this season.
Yeah, I expected them to be a few rungs up the ladder from where they are. That drive, that motivation has been sorely lacking.
To the inside, Peacock, and stolen by Love. Down low, And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run. Savage, that's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely, those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
Jackson passes to Hammond. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. He's got 14.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Irving dishes to Gallinari. He kicks it to Smart. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Outside Jackson. Pulls it up. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
Oh, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Sacramento making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Now here's Jackson, defended by Smart. Jackson drives in. The second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
I'll tell you what I love about him. His ability to finish even while absorbing contact. He is so strong. Even with defenders hanging all over him, he continues to finish at the basket.
And he also loves to jump into the passing lanes and pick you off. I mean, he likes to shoot the get. It backfires on occasion, but like a great base runner, he seems to pick his spots pretty well.
Gallinari with the rebound.
You know, they've been beating this club to a lot of loose balls and rebounds here early on.
Love the work ethic they've come out of the locker room with.
Got a piece of it. Number 26, who's covered by Irving, gets it to go. And the Kings lead by 2.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Number 26 drills it from outside. 9 points in the game so far.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
Number 26, the finger roll finish at the bucket. Now, here is Irving. And no good trying to get that one. And so, both teams trading buckets in. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Kings.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Sacramento. Tries from 7. Gets it to go. Irving's got his first points of the game. The Kings leading. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
A chance here to see how the Kings rank in the NBA right now. 3rd in steals, 4th in assists, and they also show up top 5 in team field goal percentage. That's excellent. Actually, that's elite level.
Yeah, let's go back to those steals for a second, Clark. I think that's such a key aspect for this team's success because when they get out and really pressure teams and force mistakes, that allows them to get easy shots at the other end offensively.
Number 26. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. 15 points in the game.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
There's the dish to Gallinari. There's the pass to Mills. Bledsoe outside. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of the league's best rebounding teams since the All-Star break. The Kings in third.
Well, they've gotten a fresh start since that break, Kevin. They're like a new team when it comes to rebounding the ball. They've gotten charged up and revved up to rebound.
Bledsoe hits them both. The Kings have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Number 26, covered by Mills. That is good. He's got 17.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
And a fast break now for the Spurs. That's good. Bledsoe's got 5 points now in the quarter. For Sacramento, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there. So take the timeout and give yourself a chance to regroup. The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Number 14. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. He's got now 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
What do you think, Steve?
Well, both teams still kind of feeling each other out here, and neither team has been able to find an edge in this game.
You really don't want to see him missing those mid-range shots, but when he's open, he's got to shoot it.
And Mills kicks to Gallinari. Number 14.
What a throw down there, man.
And he dunks it down.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Chance to check out the Sacramento Kings' upcoming schedule. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
Some good matchups. And I'll tell you, the one I had my eye on is the Minnesota Timberwolves. That's a good matchup.
And the Kings making a change here. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Right, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out on the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And a quick look now at how San Antonio's schedule is shaping up following this one. They get to host the Rockets. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Spurs leading by 8. And Bledsoe, here we go. And Gallinari kicks to Bledsoe. Dishes it to Mills. Number 14. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Their offense seems completely out of sync here. They're on the wrong end of a big run.
And then at the other end, it's been bucket after bucket after bucket, giving up a huge run here.
A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. 16 points for him. The Kings trail by 10. Here's Vaughn. But they get it back. They need this one. And there's the nice layup by Johnson.
Sharp pass to give his teammate the high high percentage shot in close.
Number 14. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Snell, defended by Bledsoe. Rejected by Bledsoe. With the lead pass. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And they're on the break.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Back to Gallinari. Number 14 somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. He's got 21.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
King, that's good.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
And Bledsoe, here we go. There's the steal. Number 26. The shot will not go. Nice D from Patrick Mills. And here's Bledsoe. He has 5. He tries for 3. Cannot hit. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Pass to Vaughn. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Inside, he comes. And he goes in for the tie. Well, now they're just going to town.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Bledsoe comes over to help. King outside. The finger roll finish at the bucket. King's got 10 points.
As soon as the double team came, he immediately looked to find the open man.
Number 14, who's guarded by Johnson. And he banks in the layup. 8 points for him.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Johnson the screen. And King, here we go. Johnson trains it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter. Well, Sacramento, since the All-Star break, we get a look at the numbers they've put up here. First in scoring, 3rd in rebounding, and they're ranked 3rd in outside shooting. 3-point percentage, that is.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about, it is really a result of great offensive execution. And this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
Gallinari passes to Mills. He dishes it to Bledsoe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. To the paint, number 26. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And now it's only a 5-point Spurs lead. And Bledsoe, here we go.
Well, he's really good defensively at anticipating plays and then forcing players into areas where they don't want to go and where they become more vulnerable for turnover.
He's one of the tougher players you'll ever see. Sometimes he comes away from games pretty banged up, but you'll never hear him complain about it or let it affect his performance. Well, that's just about what you'd expect from this squad. Their strong free throw percentage as a team rearing its head again tonight. You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
The Kings trail by 7. Number 26, covered by Parker. Passes it to Hammond. 18 feet out, and the Kings check on 2 more.
Well, they're not shooting as many from outside here in the second quarter.
Well, they were shooting well early on. I like their spacing and their offensive flow. I think they need to get back to that. You know, something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound totals are almost identical.
No separation there, not yet anyway. Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they want, the aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
Robbins, defended by King. Here's Robbins. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
You know, they really aren't putting up any resistance on the low block. That's the 5th consecutive basket inside.
And, Steve, these looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
San Antonio making a switch here. Smart's checked in. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. He's got 21.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
Inside, number 26 lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. So it's San Antonio now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Parker outside. And a tight game here as we end the first half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
So good to have you along on 2K Sports. The Mavericks out at American Airlines Center, currently trailing to Philadelphia. Things are not looking too good for them out there in the third. Checking out what lies ahead for us.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And a view here of the beautiful San Antonio Riverwalk as we welcome you back to the game. Spurs leading by 4. To the middle, number 93. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. And so here's Sacramento. And for Sacramento, we've got Thompson, and it's King at the 4 spot. And there's the pass to Vaughn. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He has 6. San Antonio's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. One for the Spurs. Wide open look. And the shot falls short this time.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
And for Sacramento, they've got King, and it's Hammond in at the 3, the small forward. A putback. It's good on the putback.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
And for San Antonio. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Thompson. Second shot opportunity. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Kings shooting their first free throws of this one. First one falls for. Both free throws good from Vaughn.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Pass to Parker. Spurs working the ball around now. No good. The Kings trailing. King outside for the lead. Rebound San Antonio. Parker with it. Picked up by Thompson. Fires the 3. No good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here. Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not. And the offense continues to struggle. Just one make in their 5 attempts.
Pass to Hammond. The feed now to Thompson. Lets it go. The shot's good from Hammond. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
You know what? You're right. Neither side has been able to hang on to the lead for any kind of time at all.
Yeah, you're right. Plus 7 lead changes already.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising in such a tight game.
Yeah, you're right. Very rarely will you out-rebound an opponent like that and not have it pay off.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And as with any timeout at this point of the game, important to go over the strategies that are working and those that are needed in terms of adjustments. And, of course, the opportunity, guys, to get hydrated with Gatorade before coming back onto the floor. We've seen some good action so far, and there's more of it to come.
Yeah, this game has been physical. It's been fast. It's been high-paced. So anytime you're in a situation like this where it's really a hard-fought game, critical to keep yourself hydrated throughout.
Parker with the steal. Moving it up.
Hammer time! Hammer time! I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
The shot's good from Vaughn. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
Looking over there at Steve. He's enjoying every second of it.
Yeah, me too. Man, this has been great, guys. The fans getting their money's worth here. Both teams just playing so hard out there. This game has taken on a new feel since halftime.
For sure. The energy level on both sides has gone way up after the break.
A 3-ball. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Making free throws a big key for any team. Let's see the best in the NBA. The Spurs second.
And that's why this is an aggressive team, guys. I mean, they want to get to the rim because with that shooting percentage, why wouldn't you want to shoot free throws?
Oh, get it!
Putting on a shot. For these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man. Might as well flaunt it if you got it, Clark.
Offensive rebound. Here's Vaughn. Blocked. And he recovers it. It's Thompson off the drive. They shoot again. Number 93. That is good. He's got 14. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Their defense has been outstanding, Kevin. Closing out on shots, blocking a lot of them as well.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Kicks to Parker. This one for 3, and that one's good. Now it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Number 26, covered by Parker. Knocked loose. And here we go. Parker heading to the hoop. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
Boy, nice bucket. They're really playing intelligently here.
And even though the lead's not large, they've definitely got the upper hand.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for San Antonio.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer the perfection continues.
And good on the basket. Book it.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over it.
Number 14. He's covered by Thompson. No good.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim, that's exactly what he can give you.
Vaughn, the pass to King. Now Irving, averaging 8 points a game. Deflected. Stolen by Thompson. And now Sacramento on the break. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And it's blocked. And he's able to get it back. Blocked again.
He just has not been a viable option for them this quarter.
Number 14. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, eventually he'll start knocking those down again. He did make 2 in the first half.
Passes to Hammond. All sorts of time. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. The shot's good from Vaughn. 12 points for him.
Well, since we hit half number 2, he's finally come around. The first half was not his best, obviously.
Here's Hammond. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Now just a 2-point Spurs lead. Number 14. And the 3 off target.
He has just disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all offensively.
And I'm sure he's ready to put this quarter behind him and quickly. That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those. He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
The pass to Vaughn. Makes the lead pass. King uses the glass to finish the layup. King's got 4 points in the quarter. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Kings.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And I love their hustle because they're getting a lot of second chance opportunities just as a result of playing hard.
And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
These two teams, guys, look so evenly matched to me. I think this could go right down to the wire.
Well, the numbers since the All-Star break, and here's how San Antonio ranks league-wide. Second in fewest turnovers per game. Fourth in blocks. And then the top half of the league in getting high percentage shots as well. Not too shabby.
And Clark, you know, when you commit so few turnovers, it's key because you become a much better offensive team. You're constantly getting looks at the basket, and your defense isn't vulnerable either because you're able to get back in transition so much easier.
Got that one up quick. He's got 32.
Well, offensively, he needs much less space to operate than most players. It's amazing how well he can get his shot off, even with somebody right in his face.
You know, even the tightest defensive pressure doesn't seem to faze him in the least. I mean, you can attribute it to his concentration, where he has incredible focus, or you could just say he's one of those gifted scorers.
Boy, has he picked it up in the second half. He's on fire.
Number 4, defended by Hammond. And the basket good. 8 points for him. The Kings trailing. To the inside. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
Yeah, guys, and that's 10 of their last 12 points now coming off of assists.
The Spurs shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Another lead change. How many of these are we going to have?
I don't know, Steve, but the momentum of this game has certainly swung like a pendulum.
Pass to Vaughn. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for the Kings. A tight game here in San Antonio. Here's Irving. A stupendous finish in traffic.
Boy, that was impressive, Clark. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Boy, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
He feeds it to Thompson. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. They grab their own miss. Pass to King. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Kings got 6 points in the quarter.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate. So many lead changes. It doesn't seem like either team can hold an advantage for long.
So I tell you what, this has been a game of traded runs.
Thompson inside the line. Again, the miss by Thompson.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
That's good. 25 points in the game. 7 seconds left in the third quarter. The pass to Hammond. With 1 on the clock. No good. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. The Kings shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? On the court for Sacramento. Jackson is out there, Thompson. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Gordon in at the small forward position.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Well, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close. Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But, you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
Love kicks to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. He passes it to Vaughn. Puts up the baby hook. And that one's good.
Boy, the deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
And that goes for both teams, Steve. Everybody firing on all cylinders right now.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. That one on Love. The Kings trail by 4. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. One minute now into this fourth quarter. Feeds to Jackson. Poked away. He kicks it to Gordon. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The first one falls. Gordon hits both of them. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, it sure does, Clark. And look at the assist totals. They're piling up. I mean, this has been a nice game execution-wise for this club.
Down low, here's Rollins, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Hang time on that rim, puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
Oh, boy. Whipped cream, cherry on top. It always comes back to dessert for Clark.
Number 93. Goes back up. No good. Gordon with the defensive effort. Kings shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. The offensive rebound. The dish now to Parker. Number 4, guarded by Jackson. Number 4, smooth as silk on the finger roll. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. You get the ball inside and just take it strong to the hoop. Be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
This could be an instant classic, fellas. I mean, this thing has all the looks of a game that's going to go right down to the last shot.
Boy, that's a tough one. But he did all he could there, using the leaner to get the shot off.
Knocks it loose. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. And the Kings making a change here. And Thompson kicks to Love. Pass to Vaughn. Terrific design on the pick play. And he lays it in. And it's a 3-point Sacramento lead. Number 4. He's covered by Thompson. Parker's shot is off. Kings have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Parker with the steal. And here we go. Parker heading to the hoop. It's hauled in by the Kings. Thompson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked really strong and together.
Yeah, and very aggressive, too. Keeping the defense off balance with their ball movement. I like the way they look.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. That's good from Vaughn.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first. He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Out to Parker. Number 14. Good D from Love. Kings leading now by 5. Vaughn, the pass to Hammond. It's off his leg, and it's being called a kickball. On defense, San Antonio. Lets the 3 fly.
Here with the lead, they'd really like to finish this team off. But they just haven't knocked down the 3-pointers at the same percentage that they did in the first half here in the second. So we'll see what happens going forward.
And this is why you need size inside, the ability to contest shots and force misses.
Steve, that's exactly right. Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot.
Well, they haven't gotten much production from him, but they remain in the lead.
And that one's good. Parker.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Passes it to Vaughn. 3-pointer. Rebound, San Antonio.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Ball's knocked loose. Number 4. And he jams it with authority.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, startling that he'd even try that right now.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And he jams it right over Kevin Love. Wow! Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't
come
remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in the game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw it.
Oh, man, that was just amazing.
Number 14 sinks the 3-pointer. And now a 5-point Spurs lead.
Yeah, that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
For the 3. And again, it's San Antonio with the 3.
Second 3-pointer of the half, 4th overall. So he's having a nice game from outside.
Here's Vaughn. Misses off the right iron.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
Excellent D that time from Thompson.
I like the defense, guys, really getting a hand up and challenging shots.
Yeah, Steve, lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one.
Vaughn, the pass to Thompson. Love outside. No good, unable to end this run. Spurs leading by 8. Number 14, nailed from 3-point land. He's got 34.
Third 3.
In a row right there.
Adjustment time for the defense, guys.
Parker outside. Number 4. And Thompson sends it back.
You know, normally when you dominate on the glass, it really shows up on the scoreboard, but not.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
On the pass to Hammond. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. No problem knocking that one down.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, while I was able to listen in on the Kings head coach during that last timeout, he's not pleased with the careless turnovers offensively, saying, listen, we've got to get shots. It's as simple as that. We have to play smart and value the basketball. Kevin, did it sink in?
Number 26, again, Sacramento. Spurs leading by 9. Three-pointer, and that one's good. He has 40.
And they are spreading the floor and letting it fly, really knocking it down from outside.
And I love that gunslinger's mentality, Steve. Playing to win as opposed to playing it safe. I call it prevent offense when you try to protect the lead. Let it fly, let it fly, let it fly.
King. The quick look, no good that time. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Number 93. A three-pointer off the mark. The Kings trailed by 15. Back to King. Pass to Hammond. From outside the arc. That's good.
You've got to be in his jersey before he catches it. You've got to deny him a catch. Otherwise, he'll hurt you from deep.
Left in the fourth, and that one's good.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like all-star weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually defense during the all-star weekend, no deep.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, I agree with you there. We have officially reached garbage time.
Here's Robbins, and again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Clark, they're really struggling guarding that three-point line.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, Steve.
Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. And here's Mills for 3. That's good.
They didn't take their time wrapping this game up. They pretty much did it in a hurry.
Yeah, they had a nice spurt to polish this one off.
It's stolen. Releases. Blocked. And the Kings pushing it up now. Gordon's running to halt the run. Here's Jackson. Rebound San Antonio.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Drills the three-pointer.
They certainly haven't let these fans down tonight. Been a fun night to be in the building.
It has been. I mean, the atmosphere's been great, and no doubt that helped with the winning effort.
Back to Gordon. And it's sent back by Gallinari. But they'll get another chance. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
This is to Smart. For 3. Good.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one.